The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, was rearrested a few days ago, 4 years after he jumped bail and fled the country. Presenting him before the court, counsel to the federal government Shuaib Labara said Kanu was arrested through intelligence and collaborative efforts of security agencies. The development, which caused so much disbelief among the Igbos, has continued to elicit reactions. The leadership of the Igbo-speaking communities in Lagos State has described the incident as unfortunate.
Quite unfortunate that Kanu was arrested, but to me, he's supposed to have been in Nigeria and face whatever charges the federal government placed against him. As a freedom factor, him being here in this very period, I think is one of the best things that will happen to him. Because if he's cleared tomorrow from all the charges of treason and so on and so forth, the world will listen better from him. You know, United Nations will not listen to a person they claim to be a terrorist, because the Nigerian government under President Muhammad Buhari have tagged him a terrorist, IPOB, a terrorist organization.
And they have opportunity now to set the issues straight. Now they have the guy. It's not a question of putting him in detention is the issue. Ojukwu fought the war. Is no more. The same trouble is still on. You can understand that even when Kanu is not there, the journey will continue until we get where we are going. The point still remains that the Nigerian people don't understand the issue. I think they think they can be able to I don't know how I'm going to put it. When they now get a Kanu, they have gotten the Igbos. They didn't get anybody. Even now, they have more trouble in their hand than solving it.
They described Nnamdi Kanu as a man who is standing the gap between the federal government and the poor Igbo masses, adding that the struggle for the state of Biafra is not about Kanu as an individual, but for the Igbo nation.
My advice to them is to treat him fairly. Nnamdi Kanu is a human being. He's not a ghost. And he's representing the interest of 80% of the Igbo nation, the Biafrans. And not only being a Biafran, he's also a British citizen. I would advise the federal government to treat him with dignity in the court process.
The IPOB leader they maintained must be treated fairly and with dignity by the federal government, while at the same time looking at clamor for restructuring the nation so that every region can be independent and develop at its own pace.
If government want to Igbo people to be happy, then there must be a restructuring. That restructuring will only assure Igbos that yes, we are still part of the project Nigeria. If the government refuses to restructure, then let's allow every part of dismember the country. Yorubas are agitating for their own Oduduwa nation. Likewise, the Middle Beltans. Nobody is happy. Only the Fulanis are happy in this country. Even the Hausas are not happy.
Supposing Nigeria want us to be party to Nigeria, we could have gone far. We can do anything. Igbo man can do anything. Go to Aba, go to Onitsha. You can see what Igbo man is doing with your hand. You won't believe it. So because they don't want us, that is why we are not growing. Even when you talk about China, some of us who have visited most of those countries, it's a particular 1, 2, or 2 states that is driving the economy of China, not to the whole Chinese. In Nigeria here, the Igbos can drive the economy of Nigeria. We have what it takes. All we need is just that support. So that is why we want to go and stay on our own, so that we can be able to be the giant of the whole of Saharan Africa.
Nnamdi Kanu, who is facing 11-count charge of treason, treasonable felony, terrorism and illegal possession of firearms, among others, jumped bail in 2017 and left the country. But on Tuesday, he was rearraigned in court and ordered to be remanded in the custody of the DSS while the case was adjourned till July 26 to 27. From Lagos, Love Oluwafemi Oyedokun, reporting for KAFTAN Television News.